Hi, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Mark, and on this channel I'll teach you how you can create more effective and engaging e-learning courses with Articulate Storyline. And in today's video I'll show you how the new XAPI reporting option works in Storyline 360. So you can send regular and custom XAPI statements to a learning record store in your next e-learning project. Now in the November 30 update, Articulate Storyline added the option to send custom and regular XAPI statement to a learning record store. Now, if you don't know exactly what XAPI is, I will explain it briefly to you. XAPI is often described as the next evolution of Scorm, but the major difference between Scorm and XAPI is what they track. Now Scorm has limited traction options. It allows you to track whether a user completed an e-learning course, how long it took them to complete the entire course, whether they passed or failed a test in the course, and which grade they have. Now with XAPI, the possibilities of what you can track are almost endless. You can for instance track multiple scores in your course, detailed test results, if a user has viewed a video, but also you can track serious games or simulations. Now let's dive into Articulate Storyline so you can see how you can create XAPI statements. I prepared a dummy course with 3 scenes in it. Now let's create our first simple XAPI statement. For instance, on this first slide, that the user experienced this slide. So I'll double click on the slide to go to slide view. And what I'll do now is I'll create here a new trigger. And in the trigger wizard, under action, I'll go to more. And there I'll click on send XAPI statement. So now we can create our own XAPI statement. Now first we choose a verb. And here there's a drop-down list box, and you see that Storyline has 16 predefined verbs. Now let's choose experienced, and the next step is to select what a user has experienced, and that you can do here. You can, for instance, experience a slide, objects on a particular slide, or you can fill in a custom text. Now in this example, I'll choose this slide here. And you'll see now we have a send XAPI statement that the learner experienced this slide. Now, if we click on OK, we created our first XAPI statement. Now, this is very easy, so let's create another one for a video. So I want to create a statement that reports that a learner has viewed the video on this slide layer. Therefore, I'll add a new trigger. So I'll go to Triggers, click on New. And in the Trigger Wizard, by Action, I scroll down, and under More, I'll select Send XAPI Statement. Now, for the verb, I'll choose viewed now instead of experienced, and the object is the video on the slide. So here I'll go to Objects, scroll down on my slide layer and select the video. And this means that Storyline will now send a statement to the learning record system when the learner has viewed the complete video on this slide layer. So I want to create a statement that reports that a learner has viewed the video on the slide layer on this slide. And therefore I'll go and add a new trigger. So I'll go to Triggers and select New. Now by Action, I'll scroll down under More, I'll select Send XAPI Statement. And for the verb, I'll choose now Viewed instead of Experienced. And the object will be the video on this slide. So I click here, and now we go to Objects. I scroll down, and this is the video on my slide layer, and I'll select it. Now under When, it will be when media completes a video 1. Thus now Articulate Storyline will send the XAPI statement that the learner has viewed video 1 when media completes, is when the full media is viewed by the learner. Now we created 2 XAPI statements with predefined verbs, but Storyline also gives you the possibility to create custom statements. Now let's create a custom statement that reports that a learner has completed a section in our course. So what I will do, I'll go to the last slide of this section and I will add a trigger to the next button. Now let's add a trigger to the next button. So I'll click New Trigger and I'll change the when first. So when media completes will be when user clicks, and this will be the next button. And now we can change the action. So I'll choose here Send XAPI Statement. Experience is okay for now, and for convenience I'll click this slide, and what I can do now is if I click on the plus XAPI link, the XAPI editor will open now, And the editor shows your XAPI statement in JSON format. Now under object, I don't want the slide name, but I want the scene name. Now, because there is no storyline variable that holds the name of the scene, I will add the name of the scene here after en-us. So I'll type in scene 1. And we also have to change the ID. So I'll replace slide ID by scene ID. So what I'll do here is I'll delete this one, go to variables, and not slide ID, but go to variables, slide numbers, and go to project, and here is scene number. So now the ID is project.activity_ID project scene number. But you can also add your own variables here, but now we created our own custom XAPI statement. You can also click on the XAPI statement dropdown to create your own statement with the options that appear. For instance, under verb, you can change the existing verb in another verb or type your own verb. Under object, you can add a new object property or select an existing property. And which result, you can add additional data to your XAPI statement. For instance, how long a learner spent on your course, but this one is optional. And if you click on reset, Storyline will change the XAPI statement to its original state. So this was a short overview of the new XAPI statement feature in Storyline 360. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this information useful. If so, then don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. See you on the next video. Bye bye!